Hello and welcome to another video for On the Grez Trail on YouTube, and it's episode 1 of my PES 2016 World Cup playthrough. Now, I wasn't exactly planning on doing this, to be frankly honest. I was expecting to go straight into Master League, but Konami, being the lazy bastards that they are, have decided they weren't going to release the updated squads on offline modes until October the 29th. So obviously this is why I'm doing a playthrough with international teams, and basically what I'm going to be doing is playing with Brazil, sort of doing a rewriting history type of playthrough, if you get what I'm sort of the lines I'm sort of going down here. So in this episode we'll obviously have the 3 group stage games, so this playthrough could last 1 episode, or it could end up lasting maybe 4 or 5, but well, probably around 4 overall. I might just start playing full games as it gets further on the tournament. But we've got all the teams obviously in the right groups. Luckily, PES does have all the international teams and all that, so that was okay. But yeah, I'll probably be doing this and then a Champions League playthrough. I'll update the squads by myself for just the bigger teams. Not sure how I'm going to do that with. To be honest, I'll maybe do it with a sort of a smaller side or something. See how well we can go in that, and then obviously it'll be in my Master League going alongside my Premier League roundups and all of that good stuff. Now this is our first game against Mexico. Sadly, we couldn't quite get it into real life. I think I just selected them wrong, which means sort of select them in the wrong order, which means I'll probably be facing easier teams as this episode goes on, but also be getting more tired, so that'll be an interesting scenario, I think. This is the lineup we're going with. Douglas Costa's in there at attacking midfield. Luis Gustavo as well, obviously the trusty partnership of Luis and Silva, with Tardelli up front. Obviously Neymar's in there as well, and yeah, so this will be the first game against Mexico, then Croatia, then Cameroon, and hopefully we can get through to the next round. Otherwise, it'll be a disaster. If you notice, I've sort of turned the game volume down a bit. That's just because of Peter Drury and his constant screaming whenever there's a shot. So there's that. Let's get into this game though. I probably should have put this on night as well. That was a slight accident from me. This is actually a stadium in Brazil, I believe. Well, it's not an actual stadium, but you know, it's sort of a mock-up of it. And another thing to mention here is I'm actually playing pretty much fully manual. Well, maybe not completely fully manual, but manual shooting, manual passing, manual through balls, manual crossing. So obviously there's still a bit of control for the sort of AI but behind the defending and sort of switching players, but mainly it's on manual, so it should be interesting. I have played a pre-season, well, not pre-season, but a friendly before this World Cup sort of thing against Uruguay, which I won one. It was actually a pretty good game, so I'm hoping that maybe we'll have some similar type of games here. Oh, they have gone over there. I don't know why I didn't mark them, and this is a chance, and it's a real chance, and it's gone wide. I thought the keeper had moved the complete wrong way there for a second, but luckily for us it was nowhere near the goal in the end, and he was sort of off balance. But he did move quite late there, the goalkeeper. First chance of the tournament, really. That's going to be taken out of their hands, and now it's Gustavo, and it will fall nicely for Douglas Costa there on the run, and it's a good ball. Oh, superb! He's just played a nice little ball into Tardelli. He's taken it first time. There is nothing the keeper can do about that, and what a way to start this World Cup playthrough. And it's just it just fell so nicely for Costa there. I got tad lucky with the poor interception, but look at that. Oh, I didn't even see that little Rabona action, but he found the ball. Look at this. Oh, and then he finds Tardelli. He doesn't even take a second touch. It's just bam, straight into the bottom corner, and that is one hell of a celebration as well. That's pretty much our first shot of the game. Can't really get much better than that. You don't see many yellows on this game, so you mustn't. You just knew the tackle would be bad. Oh, we haven't cleared it very well. I'm not quite sure what we were doing there. The whole defence was just completely static. You had two Mexican players coming in there, and one of them hits it on the volley. And luckily for us, in fact, it looked like it took a deflection there. Great deflection in the end. It looked like it took a deflection. Maybe I'm too tired, but apparently it hasn't taken a deflection. So I completely forget what I said there. It was just a terrible strike. But thank God it didn't go on target. Otherwise, it would have been trouble for us. And Mexico looked like they could open us up a bit more at this stage. And they've got a lot of room here. Oh, we tried to header it back to the goalkeeper. And that was not a good idea. They're going to get a corner out of that. And we're just needlessly giving them chances here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's a real chance. Oh, is the keeper going to get there? Oh, God, I don't know what happened there. Completely all over the place. And Mexico are threatening a lot here. And we still can't get rid of the damn thing. And it's a ball over the top here. And are they going to put ball in? No, Danilo was there. That's solid. Oh dear, what am I doing? He's giving it away again. And it's a real chance. Oh, they've hit the post. It's going to come back out. And we got so lucky there because the whole of the second half so far has been dreadful. Just been giving the ball away so much. And that was the result of everything really. And just a lot of poor play. And we're very lucky. We're very lucky not to concede a goal there. Oh, it's a heavy touch, and he got away with that one, the goalkeeper. And I think he might be offside. No, apparently he's onside. That's not the pass we needed, though. I was trying to change the original pass that I did, and that could cause us some major problems. And he's now gone round all of them. And it's Mo. He's chipped the goalkeeper. He's hit the bar, and we've headed it away. And then they've headed it over. And from what looked like it would be a brilliant position to get a second goal, almost resulted in Mexico's equaliser. It's another chance that goes begging for them. And I thought it was in from that dink. But what an unbelievable game this has been. Game of two halves already. We dominated them in the first half. The second half, though, has been all Mexico. Surprised that wasn't a yellow, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Ball into the box, headed away as per usual. And Thiago Silva gets there. But he couldn't get to the second one, and that's left us a tad exposed, but he just ran completely into trouble there. Oh, can we play the ball through? It's Willian, and this is a chance, it's two. And Willian, who is completely out of breath, he's been on the pitch the whole time, but it was just the through ball through. Mexico pushing way too hard for the goal, and it's allowed us to get the 2-goal victory. Look at that, just got completely crowded out, and it came nicely to Gustavo, who's been controlling the whole game for us, and then it's pretty much an easy finish from that kind of position. 2-0 will do us nicely in this first game. So let's have a look at the results here then. Croatia beat Cameroon, no surprises there, but look at that. It's almost realistic. Spain beaten by the Netherlands, not quite 5-1, but it'll do. And let's look at the other results. England actually won their game. Uruguay destroyed Italy there, 3-0. Meanwhile, Switzerland, that's not very neutral, smash France 3-0. And France, I think that they still think it's a 2010 World Cup at this rate. Germany beat the United States, no surprises there. And yeah, not really too many other surprises apart from that France result, really. So let's move on to the next game against Croatia. So guys, luckily it is night here to give us a bit more of the actual sort of feeling of the World Cup from last year. But we're going with an unchanged lineup. Obviously, the first half of the last game was very, very good for us. So we might as well keep that link between Tardelli and Costa. I'm sure Oscar and Adriano will definitely have a role to play, as well as many other players here. But for this game, we've got to keep this line up because we have to beat Croatia, and if we can do that, we will be safely through to the next round in the last 16, and we can just play a weakened side against Cameroon. So let's see how this one goes. We can't play how we did against Mexico in the second half, though. Neymar! That wasn't a bad effort. Good lord. What an effort that was. I mean, it's just cleared very, very poorly and then takes it nicely and wham. Well, guys, it's half time and we certainly had more chances, Neymar having a few along with Gustavo, but It's definitely not been the easiest game for us so far. Croatia haven't really had many chances really, but they've just been so compact around the defence. Completely different game to the Mexico game, where it's really going to be a case of trying to just break them down and making sure we don't get hit on the counter-attack here. This may just be a 1-0 game here. And it's a chance here for them to get a goal here because they're really stringing some passes together. And it's a decent chance here, and they've scored! And I do not believe this. We are 1-0 down to Croatia, and we have thrown it away here. Croatia I think that's only their second shot of the game, have curled it into the bottom corner. They were just playing it around nicely. The first real bit of possession they've actually had in my half for an extended period of time. And I don't know how he's managed to get through there. He's found the pass, just got that extra yard. Keeper probably should have done better. And now we have a real challenge on our hands. Otherwise, Croatia could be through already. And we may have to beat Cameroon here. Well, there it is, the full-time whistle, and we have actually lost to Croatia here in our second group game. Completely unexpected result, but we just couldn't break the defence down. Neymar just couldn't find his way through, and their possession at the end slightly fluctuate the stats in their favour. But as you can see, 2 shots only, and they've beaten us there. Really, compared to the Mexico game and the pre-season friendly that I did, that was a hell of a lot more boring. But now we really do have to get a result against Cameroon, which we should do. But let's look at the other results. Oh, so Cameroon actually beat Mexico there, which now means that it's actually us versus Cameroon to go through then. Unbelievably, that's not what I expected. Spain beat Australia, and Chile beat the Netherlands 3-0. All kinds of crazy results going on here. England actually won their game as well. That's quite crazy. France got their head back in the game, but Bosnia beat Argentina. What on earth is going on here? As Belgium beat Russia 2-0. So let's look at how it stands here in all the groups. Mexico are completely out of it. There's no chance of them getting back into it. However, if they do beat Croatia, there may be a chance for us to get back top of the group. But at the moment, we probably don't want to finish there because Chile are the team that leads Group B, and only one of the Spain or the Netherlands can really get through there by the looks of it. And you probably put your hat on the Netherlands going out. So we do need to beat Cameroon in this game to have any chance, well, to go through. A draw, I think, will do us nicely. So we just cannot lose. Looking at the other groups, relatively routine. Italy, Uruguay could be interesting. France on the verge of going out potentially if they don't get a result against whoever they're playing. I think it might be Honduras, but I'm not sure. So there could be some interesting knockouts here. Well, guys, here it is. The big game. I wasn't expecting to be in this position after the Mexico game. I thought I'd just cruise past Croatia like I did to Mexico, and then this would be an easy game against Cameroon where I'd be able to field a lot of sort of more inexperienced players and whatnot. But instead it's become the crucial game of the group with both teams on 3 points, and we have to at least get a draw here. We could still win and then hope that Mexico beat Croatia to go back top of the group. But as Chile are currently leading Group B, we may want to avoid that, but then we could also end up still facing Spain in the last 16. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Coutinho and Luis Andrano, I always forget his name. Coutinho and Luis Andrano are in for this game. Can Coutinho make an effect? Willian can set Danilo on his way. And that's a good ball into Fernandinho. And it's a good ball in. Neymar tried to get out there ahead, and it's just clipped away from Coutinho. Coutinho. Oh, he's driven into space there. Coutinho! Oh, what a way to start. And the man in his first game of the tournament scores an absolute belter. And that is typical Coutinho. Just turn up and smash it into the top corner. He'll probably miss a sitter in this game, but who really cares at this stage? He has smashed it in, way too much room afforded to him, and that's gone straight into the bottom corner. What a way to start the game. It's not a bad clearance either, ish, until that moment. Oh, what a ball that is! Oh, fantastic reflex save by the keeper. I was not expecting that ball at all. It was a nice little flick up, and then he just nice little ball across and then flicked. And just luckily for us, there wasn't enough power on it. And Cameroon having a lot of chances here already. And what an open game this is turning out to be already. Neymar, that's a nice flick on. And now he can play it into Neymar. And Neymar now can try and pull away. Adriano wasn't the greatest pass, but still a chance deflected. Neymar. Oh, Neymar given way too much room, and he's going to take that. There was no doubt. He turned, and there was absolutely no one in front of him, and I know exactly what I was going to do from that point on. It's gone under the keeper, and we're celebrating in front of the camera as we have gone 2-0 up, and it's not even half-time. And we have rescued what looked like it could have been a dire situation after the Croatia game. It was blocked, headed away, and it just comes out to Neymar, and really they didn't close them down quick enough at all. Well, they barely even closed them down at all. And it's just very poor from Cameroon. 2-0 up. No, Willian giving the ball away again. Very similar to the Mexico game in that fashion. Oh, it's got to be a goal, it is, and Cameroon have got one back. Poor defending again, just like the Mexico game. We've started the second half terribly, and Choupo-Moting, I think that's how you pronounce it, has got the goal back for Cameroon. They're back into it now. We can't afford to cock this up. Again, too much room. It's a chance here. Oh, it's a real chance, and they've equalised. And we've done it again. We've completely cocked up. And Cameroon have come from absolutely nowhere in this second half to make it 2-2. And I have no idea what I'm doing here. Keeper's done terribly with the parry out there. Danilo was completely gassed. And that's exactly where it's come from. And now at 2-2, we're still okay with this result. But if they score one more, then we could be out here. We really do have to be careful. And annoyingly, Tardelli probably would have got there. Willian. It's ball into the box, headed away. It's going to come out to Oscar. Oscar turns on it. Oscar! 3-2. And that is what he can do to seal us the game here. Ball into the box, it's headed away, and I just knew if I could get a bit of room with Oscar, that I could have caused them problems, and we were just able to do it there to unleash a shot. Is very similar to Neymar's goal, but finally that should seal it, and Cameroon's recovery is put to bed here, and we are surely now going through to the last 16 after a bit of a worry. Could be a ball over the top here. Danilo hasn't dealt with that very well, and they've actually equalised here late on. We should still be going through, but I hope there isn't some kind of crazy thing that screws us over. We should still be going through here, but my God, what a bizarre game this has been. And there it is, the full-time whistle, and I'm pretty sure we're through here. I'm actually slightly worried that we might have got screwed over by something. But we better just check here. Let's look at the results. Let's see if Mexico actually got a result. No, they got hammered. Oh, look at that. Spain are out. Just like in real life, Spain are out. The Netherlands beat Australia, and Chile won the group. So if we have actually got through, we will be facing Chile in the next round. England actually lost to Italy, and Uruguay to Costa Rica. That could have put the group in a bit of chaos as Greece get hammered. France won their game, luckily for them. Argentina coast through. Germany easy. Let's look at how the group actually. So yeah, there we go. We are through. Just. Uh, Not exactly as plain sailing as I would have liked. After the Mexico game, I maybe underestimated the opposition a bit too much. Croatia stole that victory from us after defending like crazy, and then we just completely imploded in parts of that Cameroon game. So as you can see, we'll be facing Chile in the next round, who finished top of their group. Spain are out. Any other big names out? Uruguay are out. England actually managed to get through. They'll be facing Colombia. France got through, and Argentina are actually second in their group. Germany through, and yeah, pretty standard after that. So that was quite an interesting first episode. We're going to really have to step our game up against Chile in the next round, and then the quarterfinal as well. So thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, goodbye.